This is a black and brown body. I thought y'all was equity, inclusion, and delusion. I thought y'all was all for this. But a young black kid who Donald Trump honors, y'all throw the man in the trash.
And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
Sir.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the craziest sale of the year going out right now. It's the March Madness sale. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go on and get some of our products here. This is the new releases. Here are our best sellers. However, the sale is specifically for the sale section. 50% off of all of these sale items. You better get it today. Some of these are your fan favorites, and I want you to take advantage of it because it's not going to last long. 50% off all of the products in the sale section. All you got to do is go to Tatum Store and click on the sale section, and it will automatically be put into your cart. All right, you don't have to put a code in or nothing. As soon as you go to the cart, you buy from this section, you'll automatically get the discount. Now, if you buy from this section, you buy another item, you'll only get the discount on the item that was in the sale section. All right, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. But I love his message of building the economy, standing up for American values. The tariffs, I think, is a good strategy, and we're gonna see where they go. And also, I'm gonna interview one of my really good friends, Mark Madsen, here in a minute, about 15 minutes into the interview, because he's probably the best person that I know that can talk about what Donald Trump is doing in the economy. So I'm gonna bring Mark Madsen from Madsen Money in a second. But Donald Trump's message of unity and common sense was just so refreshing. It's so good to hear a person say there's only two genders, officially. You can do whatever you want to do, but officially there's only two. And the funny thing is, you can't transition to nothing else but two genders, right? I ain't never seen a trans non-binary or something. They're a trans woman and trans man. That's two genders. And then, let me tell you how silly these people are. So if you are gay, man with a man, woman with a woman, lesbian, that's only two genders. Then if you bisexual, you bi, that's two genders. You trans man, trans woman, that's two genders. I mean, y'all whole LGBTQ is two genders. But then when Donald Trump said, or one of us said, they have a cow, the fact that the Democrats did not stand multiple times where any rational person that ever want to win an election again would have stood, it's asinine to me. Do we have the clip of when Democrats didn't stand?
And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way. And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts, and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities. But we are getting them out, and getting them out fast. We're going to reduce our debt with that money. I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors. Last year, I told Lakin's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act. I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term. So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
I want to talk about the young man, DJ Daniel. The young man who beat cancer. I believe he beat cancer. I don't know if he still have it, but I know that he at least beat the first phase of it because he was diagnosed with it, and they said he only had a couple months to live. That was years ago. That's how good God is. They said he had 5 months years ago. This the young man with his father at the speech, at the presidential address, the joint session, and it warmed my heart. You know, as a former cop, you know, I got a lot of love for that uniform. And so the young man is an honorary police officer, and then this night they made him an honorary Secret Service member. And guess who didn't clap, didn't cheer, or nothing? Guess who? Them Democrats wrote a film.
And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
Look at his face. He's like, what? How is this not a celebratory moment? How? And everybody that you see stand are Republicans. And on the other side of the Republicans this way are Democrats. And all of them are kneeling or sitting, looking stupid with an egg on their face. Now let's play.
What a good-looking family, huh?
There's one more thing I got for you, a big hug.
Okay, good. That's very nice. Look at that family you got, huh?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. How are you? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. That was a big evening last night, right?
Yes, it was.
That was a big evening.
I want to play the interview clip, and then I want to show you the nastiness of these dirty Democrats and evil black folk. Yeah, I said it. Some of these evil black folk. Black folk, y'all should be ashamed. When I show this video, this is a black and brown body. I thought y'all was equity, inclusion, and delusion. I thought y'all was all for this. But a young black kid who Donald Trump honors, y'all throw the man in the trash. I can't stand these Democrats. Somebody asked me, where do you think the Democrat Party is going? I said, I don't know where they're going, but I know it's hot. I know it's hot where they going. All right, roll the clip.
But you want to know the craziest part? Because my mom bathes me and my brothers all together. And out of nowhere, I locked up. And then my dad was calling my name, and I started going to the slow thing. And he said, stop playing with me. And I started to act, I ain't gonna lie, I started to act slow. And then as soon as he said that, we was speeding all the way, running lights, going to the hospital. And then next thing you know, I was seizing on the table. They said, nah, we're gonna have to go in his brain tonight. Ever since then, I had 13 brain surgeries, and that's how many times my personality has changed. And that's something that you don't hear from a terminally ill child. They had 5 months to live. I'm gonna keep on going until my gas tanks run out. And that's when God calls you home. You never know when God's gonna call you home. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. I know he's pretty proud of me, and I'm pretty proud of him too. And I'd like to thank President Trump, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
Ooh, y'all almost got me. I ain't gonna cry on no live stream. Stop it. You better stop. You a man, boy. I'm playing. That was emotional. I got a little something there. Yeah, coming down a little bit. Y'all see me cry once. But man, that touched my heart. That just touched my heart. Now, I hope you sitting down, because I'm gonna show you how ridiculous these Democrats are. Roll Nicole Wallace. After this boy then had such a tremendous opportunity, you heard him speak. What an amazing story, emotional this story is. But the Democrats cannot help themselves but be stupid buttholes. Can I say that? I want to say the other word, but I'm trying to be clean, okay?
But I think this was a lesson in finding one thing that you let yourself feel. And I let myself feel joy about DJ. And I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Can I call her a witch with a B? Can I call her a witch with a B? I really want to call her that. Somebody, y'all do it for me. I'll pray for you later. Do it for me. And then say it. I want the atmosphere to hear what I can't say. What a D-bag. A bag of D's. That's what she is. A whole grocery store full of them. What kind of woman will turn a special moment into something stupid that didn't even happen? I hope that he never had to defend the Capitol. Well, if y'all wasn't cheating, nobody have to defend the Capitol. If y'all Nancy Pelosi would have had the National Guard show up, we wouldn't have this problem. And also, which person would he be in the Capitol? The dude running through the Capitol building with nobody touching him or nothing? Or the guy standing out to the side when Ashley Babbitt broke through the window, he just standing like this? Which Capitol Police officer are you talking about? And to take his life man, nobody killed themselves over the Capitol building? Quit being nobody that's stupid. They act like this was 9/11. If it was 9/11, I'd say, yeah, man, that was traumatic. Thousands of people died, people jumping out the building and hitting the ground, burning alive, screaming, people still dying from cancer and all kind of other stuff. Not January 6th, man, I done been in fights crazier than that. And then let's go beyond that. Most people were just scrolling around like idiots in the Capitol building doing nothing. Most people. It was a scruffle. Some people got injured a little bit. Now, let me say that they got hurt. They didn't get injured. They got hurt. But this wasn't what they tried to make it out to be, as if this was like literally, they finished the vote the same day. The front door, trying to push that bull crap. All right, let's go to Rachel Maddow, the second dumbest woman of the day. Look at what this bald-head scallywag got to say. She just looked like, can y'all pray for me? She looked like she drive a Subaru. And she looked like her armpits are hairy. And she smelled like Funyuns. And looked like a lady and her be on top of each other at night. That's what she looked like to me. Nasty, smelling like vinegar and Funyuns and potato chips and got nasty toenails. That's what she looked like to me. Just a nasty woman. Ain't took a bath in 3 days. Don't even use a wash rag. Breath smell like, let me not say it. Should I not say it? Y'all want me to say it or should I'll keep it to myself? All right, roll Rachel.
For the record, and this is disgusting, the president made a spectacle out of praising a young man who thus far survived pediatric cancer, as if the president had something to do with that. This was in the midst of him praising DOJ. The DOJ cuts, among other things, have cut off funding for ongoing research into pediatric cancer.
It's hot. It's hot where she going. It's hot. I heard it's real hot. All you got to do is read the Bible. It's real hot down there. I think they call it the Lake of Fire or something. I don't know, but people like this, I would always wonder. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. I always wonder, why would God send people to a burning place in eternity? That's very cruel. to do. And then I see people like Rachel Maddow and that Nicole idiot and these Democrats, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense to me. Got to be a wicked, evil, nasty person to get on television that you know are broadcasted to innocent people who are listening to you for impartial information, and you sit there with your lying, nasty self, and you just make up a story because you hate this man. And you don't care what it does to the people, you don't care what it does to the country, but your hatred towards a man for no good reason, it's all made up. Can we all get on the same page? It's made up. You would never find a clip of Rachel Maddow saying nothing bad about Donald Trump before he ran as a Republican. You will never find a clip of any Democrat saying anything about Donald Trump because he gave money to Hillary Clinton. He helped them in their campaign. Nobody ever said nothing bad about him. Nobody ever really accused him of nothing serious. None of this even existed. Back when the Central Park 5 thing happened, they were defending Donald Trump. All the rappers were up on his armpit in these pictures. Everybody wanted to be like Trump. They rap about it and they talk about it and they want to be in Mar-a-Lago. They stayed at the Trump Hotel. They did all this sugar honey iced tea. And then all of a sudden he's a politician and now they think he's Hitler. Y'all, we not stupid. We see what y'all doing. Where am I at on time? Okay, I'm going to get Mark in. One more clip and then I'm going to get Mark in. I think we got enough time. I want to play this clip of, this is an old clip, but this is what the dirty, dusty, fish oil smelling people of the melanin, what they did to this young man. And I don't want nobody to ever forget this. When they start talking about black people and how white people doing black people like this and, you know, white supremacy and everything, you got a young black kid. You could clearly tell he had brain surgery and stuff, right? You see his head, you tell that something has gone on with him. He's got a uniform on. And instead of the people of the melanin supporting their own, they treating him the worst I've ever seen anybody treat a black person. You will never in your life, and I'll put my life on it, you will never see a kid like this in the street and white people treating him bad. You will never see white people do a black kid like this, ever. You will never see it. I ain't gonna say it never happened. In my lifetime, you will never see nothing on television like this. But every day, you will find a video like this of black people doing their own people bad.
12. Oh, baby, you can't arrest me. You too cocky.
Where you about to go?
What? Jail. Bitch ass. What? Jail. Bitch ass back for real. Sir. What? Arrest her.
What's he supposed to be doing? A wiggy dance?
Arrest her.
That's why your dad ain't around.